Make your way to your mat, lay all the way down flat. Stretch your arms and legs out, get comfortable, and then just turn your attention and your awareness to your breath. Breathing is something we do every day. It keeps us alive, and yet most of the time we're not even aware that we do it. The practice of yoga is a physical practice, but it's also a mental practice of slowing down, tuning in, being more mindful and more aware. As you notice your breath, notice if it's fast or slow, deep or shallow, if it feels easy or heavy. And then slowly start to lengthen and deepen each inhale and exhale. Maybe counting to 5 or 6 as you inhale, and that same number as you exhale. Lengthening and evening out the breath. In yoga we call this samavriti, even parts breath. And as you inhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Find some movement side to side. And then exhale, reach down, grab a hold of the outside of your foot or your big toe, and then work your right leg towards straight, towards being the key word. As you inhale, lower your right hand down to the floor. Exhale to lower the left leg, hover it above the mat, and then inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale to bring your left knee in towards your chest. Hug it in tight. Find some movement side to side, opening up the hip. And exhale to reach down, grab a hold of your foot, and work your left leg towards straight. And inhale to lower your left hand down. As you exhale, lower the left leg, hovered above the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower all the way down to the mat. And slide your feet in so the soles of your feet are on the mat. Inhale to lift your hips, coming into bridge pose. Exhale to lower. Inhale to bring the knees in towards your chest. And as you exhale, straighten them up towards the ceiling. You can slide your hands underneath your glutes. As you exhale, we're going to lower both legs, keeping them straight all the way down to hover just above the mat. Then inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift. And then as you exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Bring your arms out to the sides. And just start to windshield wiper your knees from one side to the other. Loosening up the low back. Next time you have your knees off to the right side, let them come all the way down to the mat. Turn your chin to the left for a spinal twist. Inhale to bring them back through center. Exhale to drop them off to the other side. Turn your chin to the right. Spinal twist on the other side. Inhale to bring your knees back through center. Hug them in towards your chest one last time. And then rock up to a seat. Once you get there, bring your arms out, around, and up. As you exhale, drop your right hand. Take a big side bend to the right. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, drop the left hand, side bend to the left. Inhale to reach up. As you exhale, fold forward, slide your hands out. Let your head and neck just hang heavy. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands all the way over to the right side so you can feel a good stretch down the left side of your body. Inhale to walk your hands back through center. As you exhale, walk them off to the other side. Then inhale to walk your hands back through center, rise up, rock forward, step back to your hands and knees. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin for cow pose. Exhale to round your back, tuck your chin, cat pose. Inhale to come back to cow. Exhale to cat. And inhale to bring your right arm out to the side, up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, thread it under the left side, coming down to rest on your right shoulder. Inhale to unwind, lift your right arm back up towards the ceiling. Exhale to place it on the mat. Inhale to bring the left arm up. Exhale to thread it through. Inhale to unwind, reach the left arm back up towards the ceiling. Exhale to place it down on the mat. And as you inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale to lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Take a minute to pedal out your heels. Stretch into your calves and hamstrings. And as you inhale, walk your feet up between your hands. Lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. And inhale to come all the way up to standing. Bring your arms out, around, and up. And as you exhale, bend your knees, sweep your right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to stand up, reach up. Exhale, bend and twist the other way. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to plant your hands, step your feet back, lower down. And inhale to roll forward and up. And exhale to tuck your toes, lift your hips right back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels and we'll start again. Inhale to walk your feet up between your hands. Lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, bend and twist right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, take it the other way. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to plant your hands, step your feet back to the top of a push-up. You can always put your knees down here, lower to your belly. Inhale to roll forward and up. And exhale to tuck your toes, lift your hips back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. Whenever you're ready, you can start again. We've got 3 more rounds of this sequence, just moving at your own pace with your own breath, holding anything that feels good to you. Once you come to your last round from downward facing dog, just put your knees down, sit your hips back to child's pose. Take a couple deep breaths here. And inhale to come up to your hands and knees. Exhale to tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels and then walk your feet up between your hands. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Bring your arms out, around, and up. And exhale to bring your hands to your hips for a balanced pose today. As you inhale, lift the left knee. Find your balance. Then exhale to work your left leg towards straight. Inhale to lift, and then as you exhale, kick the left foot back behind you, coming into airplane pose. Keep your hands on your hips or stretch them back behind you. If you need a modified version, you can always use a chair or the wall. And inhale to rise up, raise the left leg. Exhale to come back to standing. I'll show you that modification if you need it. Inhale to lift the right leg. As you exhale, work it towards straight. And inhale to lift a little higher. As you exhale, start to kick your right leg back behind you. Lean forward. You can place a hand on the wall to help you balance, or a chair, or the countertop, whatever you have. And inhale to come back to standing, lift the right leg. Exhale to bring it back down to the mat. Inhale to lift your right leg. As you exhale, step it to the back of your mat. So your back heel down, bring your arms forward and up, warrior A pose. And turn up onto the ball of your back foot. It'll make it harder to balance, but easier to lower. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to lower. Tap your knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. This time all the way down to the mat. Untuck your back toes. Walk your left foot forward. Lean into your front leg. Keep your arms lifted. Anjaneyasana. Should feel a good stretch along the front of your right hip and your hip flexor. And as you exhale, sit back towards your back heel. You can keep your hips lifted, reach down for your left toes. If it feels okay on your knee, you can lower all the way down to the mat. Just do what is best for you and what feels good in your body. If you have a block, you can place it underneath your glutes to help take the pressure a little bit off of your knee. If you don't have a block, you can always use books or a blanket, fold it up. Inhale to rise up, coming into a lunge. For that left leg, circle your right hand to your back thigh, left arm overhead. If you can reach, you can tuck the back toes, reach all the way back to your back heel for a deeper stretch. Again, listen to your body, do what's best for you. And exhale to come forward, left forearm to your knee, right arm overhead. And inhale to drop the right hand, bring the left arm back and up. If you want an extra quad stretch, bend your back leg, reach back, grab a hold of your toes. Exhale to lower your back foot. Inhale to bring your arm up. Exhale to bring it back down to the mat. And then bend your elbows. Maybe this is as far as you get. Maybe you can come all the way down to your forearms for dragon pose. Inhale to push up. We're going to walk your hands along the side of your mat, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Then as you inhale, walk your left hand towards your back foot. Bring your right arm back and up for a twist. And exhale to sweep to the other side. Inhale to plant your right hand near your front foot. Lift your left arm. Exhale to come back through center. As you inhale, put your hands on your hips. Slowly rise up to standing. Step to the front of your mat and we'll do the other side. Inhale to lift your left leg. Exhale to step it to the back of your mat. So be your back heel down, then bring your arms forward and up for warrior A pose. Exhale to turn up onto the ball of your back foot. Slowly lower your back knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Hover just above the mat and then inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower, this time coming all the way down to the mat. Walk your front foot forward. Lean into your front leg. Anjaneyasana. Then exhale to sit back towards your back heel. Again, going as deep as feels good in your body. Inhale to rise up, circle your left hand to your back thigh, right arm overhead. And tucking your back toes, leaning all the way back for your back heel if that feels good. If not, just keep your left hand on your back thigh. Then exhale to come forward, right forearm to your knee, left arm overhead. Inhale to drop the left hand to the mat, twist open, bring your right arm back and up. If you want to add that extra quad stretch, pop your back foot up, reach back with your right hand, pull it in towards you. And then exhale, release your foot back down to the mat. Inhale to bring your right arm up. Exhale to place it down on the mat to the inside of your right foot. Turn your toes out slightly, then bend your elbows or come down to your forearms for dragon pose on the other side. Inhale to push up, tuck your back toes, make your way to wide-legged forward fold, facing the other side of your mat. And take a deep inhale, lift up halfway as you exhale. We're going to bend deeply into your right knee. Inhale to come back through center. Exhale to bend into the left leg. Inhale to come back through center, just moving side to side, stretching into the groins. When you come to the left side, bend that left knee deeply. Stretch the right leg out long, hold it here. Then inhale to rise up, switch sides. And keep your hands on the mat to help you balance. If you want to challenge yourself, you can try bringing your palms to touch thumbs to the center of your chest. And inhale to make your way down to the mat. Bring your legs out wide, walk them out wide, walk your knees out wide, and slowly lower to your forearms. Bakasana or frog pose. Turn your toes out. Inhale to rise up, slowly start to walk your knees together, make your way to a seat on the mat. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Inhale to bring your arms out, around, and up. Then exhale to fold forward, reach for your toes. Inhale to rise up. Slide your right foot into the sole of your foot to the inside of your left thigh, and then exhale to fold forward. Inhale to rise up, slide the left leg out to the left side. Bring your right hand from back behind you up over your head and then down towards your left foot. Inhale to unwind, plant your right hand back behind your hip, lean into your right knee, lift your hips, stretch your left arm overhead, gate pose. Exhale to lower your hips. Bring your left leg in, cross it over your right, doing your best to stack your knees on top of each other. And inhale to bring your arms out, around, and up. Exhale to fold forward. And inhale to slowly start to rise up, stretch your legs back out on the mat. This time bring your left leg in, sit up nice and tall as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise up, slide your right leg out to the side, bring your left arm overhead, and then as you exhale, reach down towards your toes. Inhale to rise up, plant your left hand back behind your hip, lean into your knee, lift your hips up off of the floor. Exhale to lower your hips down to the mat, bring your right leg in, cross it over your left. Again, doing your best to stack your knees, but not worrying too much about what it looks like. Just get it the best you can. Inhale to bring your arms out, around, and up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to slowly start to rise up, unwind your legs, stretch them out in front of you. Then we're going to bring the soles of your feet to touch, slide your heels in towards your body, sit up nice and tall. Then as you exhale, hinge at the hips, Fold forward. Work towards bringing your chest down towards your feet. Inhale to rise up. Keep your feet the way they are. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your back. Just let your knees fall open to the sides. And inhale to bring your knees together. As you exhale, slide your legs out long. Let your arms come to rest at your sides. Close your eyes. Just take a minute to let your mind drift away. Slowly. Start to bring your attention back to the room. Notice the sensations of your body. Bring your left hand, place it over your heart, your right hand over your belly. This mudra reminds us that yoga is a practice of connection, about slowing down, taking time to connect with ourselves. Thank you for being here, sharing this virtual practice with me. Namaste.